Oi, oi, oi. I would say me hoy me yoy, but then again, that would remind me of the Doodle Bob glass that's right here on my desk. Yeah, hi me yoy. See, there I did it. So I'm gonna talk once we get enough people here in the chat. Maybe I'll invite people to stream, but this is confirming my suspicions on things, there, Because now I am fully convinced that this is bullshit. It's the drama that doesn't end. The cycle continues. The pain manifests. Because now it is proof now that there is stalking going on here. And by here, I mean other social media, but still, they're stalking regardless. Yo, Ulysses, I think you can kind of guess what this title of this stream is all about, dude. Even if I haven't told you in private yet. I mean, if for anybody who knows what the title is, like, the whole point of the title is, you'll probably know what this is in reference to. Who's talking who? Take a wild guess, dude. Remember our conversations recently. Yeah, I'll send you the link right now in Facebook. Just give me one moment. Because, man, I also want to share positive news for people who don't know about what I'm doing in the background, but here, let me give the link right here. It is just like something's got to give. Because, I mean, I was finally starting to have this cycle of doing something positive recently because I've got some stuff that I'm doing in the background. In fact, I'll at least say it now because I'll eventually release stuff, but I've been using the Wayback Machine website, folks, and over the last couple of days, thanks to Twitter. Oh, 1 second here. Yo, what up, Jack? Shotgun right back. Yeah, I know, that was a big surprise. He's telling you, fan-made moron. But at least a quick bit of positive news I can share with you guys. I've been using the Wayback Machine, and thanks to Twitter and the fact that I've had URLs from my account and everything that have been directly sent out, I have been using the Wayback Machine with past videos that I had on my original TheDoubleZTV and my first ever channel, Zuniga's Man, that I've been able to archive. So I've got videos that are going all the way back to 2011 that I'm eventually going to, and since then, that I'm going to eventually back up here onto the channel, maybe some edits and all that stuff. Yo.
What up, what up?
I think you can take a wild guess what this title of this live stream is in relation to.
It's one of two things, either an inbred or the whole company that's still doing this weird shit and trying to flag you.
It's the latter of the two.
Oh. Wait, it's both of them?
Yep, because they just filed a new takedown within the last hour.
Okay, we're talking about the company thing, right? We're not talking about no inbred
enforcement.
Okay. I'm thinking one of two people that's still stalking you because you've had people that, stalked you before. Just want to make sure. Yeah.
This is about Mark Scan Enforcement because I was going through my Twitter because, like I was just talking about a bit ago, I'm trying to go through links that I had tweeted out from past videos that I've had over the years, and I'm running them through the Wayback Machine in order to finally be able to archive videos that I used to have on YouTube. So like I said, I've got videos that I've been managing to retrieve from my first channel that I lost in 2012. So I've got videos I'm going to be able to archive here to this channel soon.
Okay.
So this is going to be awesome. But then, while I'm doing so, right before 9:30 p.m., I suddenly get another DMCA takedown notice courtesy of Mark Scan Enforcement.
See, this is what's kind of weird about this, because this company is very shady, because I talked to a few people as far as what this company is. Even some people who have their own wrestling companies. They don't really know who these people are at all. Like, they don't know who. No association with them whatsoever. It's not around here.
That's what I've been saying, because like they keep saying they're acting on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling, the Michigan-based wrestling company whose shows I've been attending for the last 9 years now. They say that Pure Pro Wrestling is their client, and they say so in the DMCA takedown notice, but I've said before, and I'll reiterate again, I've spoken to the owner one-on-one. He doesn't know who this company is. So how can there be a working relationship if the owner doesn't know who you guys are, and if there's no letter of authorization to prove that there is some working relationship?
And now here we go with we talked a little bit in private. You had two other accounts, one that's a private one and one that's public, and you talked about
I'll mention that in just a moment.
Okay.
But the fact that this is happening again is ridiculous, because this takedown notice is now the third time that they have claimed a piece of WWE material to be under like copyright infringement on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling. Here's the issue here, folks. This tweet that happened is a reply tweet that I made 3 days ago, February 4th, in reply to somebody who was like also talking about Charlotte, because we're all getting into discussion about Charlotte and her winning the Royal Rumble and why we disapprove of it. And I reminded this person with an image of that segment involving Sonya Deville, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte from a few years ago when they had that title belt trade-off segment where Charlotte threw the belt down on the canvas. I posted that in a reply tweet reminding this person of this whole segment, because this person also was not happy with Charlotte winning. And Mark Scan Enforcement gave that image a strike, claiming on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling, even though, once again, it is owned by World Wrestling Entertainment, not Pure Pro Wrestling.
And now I'm thinking about what is Twitter, and Twitter's even doing anything about this.
Because, like, this is now 6 strikes in 2 months. And their freaking DMCA takedown notice says, "Dear copyright agent, I'm writing you on behalf of my client," and then they're saying the URL of the Pure Pro Wrestling again. "Through our monitor program, we've become aware that you are displaying and or offering the Pure Pro Wrestling's copyright-protected visual/image content through the following URLs," which, once again, the image is owned by World Wrestling Entertainment, not Pure Pro Wrestling. And the description they say is the visual/image rights regarding the Pure Pro Wrestling's first match competition. But once again, there wasn't even a match in the WWE-owned piece of material. It was that segment that I just mentioned a moment ago where there was no match.
Right.
And even staying right below there, it says, "As you have neither sought nor obtained permission from the Pure Pro Wrestling or any of the authorized licensees to use this content in your present use is an infringement on the Pure Pro Wrestling's right." Pure Pro Wrestling does not have anything to do with copyright or rights holdings or anything related to that in terms of legal like rights ownership involving WWE. They're two different companies.
The video that got taken down, how would you feel like if I decide to upload that same video to my Twitter and nothing happens?
Well, that's the thing here first. In fact, let me pull this up even on my phone right now because I want to double check this, folks, because this is something I told Ulysses, and I also told a fan of YouTube just a bit ago just the other day, because I decided to put this monitor program to the test.
Mm-hmm.
So in fact, let me pull it up on my phone to make sure. Yep. Just confirm my suspicions there. So let me quickly bring this up, folks. What happened was, like, with the past strike that they did on the evening of January 30th, I mentioned this in the video on Monday. I uploaded a clip of Seth Rollins taking the RKO from WrestleMania 31, and I edited the audio to where the commentary that you heard during the broadcast was magically removed. So I gave that whole segment to where you can only hear the background noise and everything, and I've got it on, like, TikTok and all that shit. That video got taken down 31 hours after I put it on Twitter. So, just 3 days ago, I started thinking to myself, they say monitor program, but it's not clear whether it's like automated or like if they did it manually. So I decided to put them to the test because I have 2 other Twitter accounts. There's one account that's public and one that's private. I took that exact video clip on Tuesday morning and uploaded it to both of those accounts to see what happens, to see if like the videos get taken down within like the same period or not. And you all know what happened? Nothing. I just checked right now on both of those accounts. The exact video that got taken down on my main Twitter account, it's still up on both of my other Twitter accounts right now. No DMCA takedown notice or anything. So Mark Scan Enforcement, you guys are pretty much confirming my suspicion that your monitor program means you guys are stalking me. Because, like I've even said in the video on Monday, How can you guys go after me for posting WWE video clips ever? But yeah, you got so many other people on Twitter that upload videos daily from WWE, past stuff and even current stuff, and they're just fine. But yet, anytime I do it, you guys are quick to give me a strike and keep claiming it behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling, which once again has no authority on WWE related content.
Maybe I should upload a bunch of wrestling stuff on Twitter because they just seem to be too obsessed on you. Shoot. Oh,
This is
man. No,
confirmed that this can't be an automated system, because if it was, it would have picked up the video on the other two accounts all of a sudden. But the fact that they got quick to take my video down on my main account and they haven't touched it on the other two, it's like, that's pretty eye-raising there. Because like, if it was automated, they probably would have detected that video on the other accounts and everything. But like I said, they're being picky and everything because they don't go after anybody else who uploads a WWE clip to Twitter. Because like I just said, you've got accounts that got far more like engagement and viewership and everything than I do. Because like, when the video got taken down, okay, it got taken down around just before 4 p.m. my time. I checked the tweet that night around 11 p.m. and I took a screenshot. The tweet itself only had about 48 views by the time I took the screenshot that evening. So there's no, and it had no engagement, no likes, comments, no replies with like tagging people, retweets, or any of that shit. So Mark Scan Enforcement, how exactly did that video get under your radar then? Because it clearly didn't go viral.
you think somebody may have taken the video from your Double Z Twitter and send it to them or something?
Again, I highly doubt that because when I even had my video or my account on Twitter, when I had my Twitter account even on private, I was not going through these DMCA takedown notices. Like the one that I got on the evening of Christmas Eve, this was after only a couple of days after I put my account back on public. So during the time when it was private, I was not having this issue.
That's the thing. You uploaded the video and you titled it and hashtag everything just like it was before, right?
No, like even just the video, in fact, let me find the tweet right now because I'm still waiting for the friggin' appeal to go through on that one.
If you re-uploaded it to those other Twitter accounts, hopefully, I'm just saying, did you upload it, put the exact same title and hashtags and everything?
I don't put hashtags and like titles or anything.
I'm just saying, did you title
I
it?
generally pull like keywords, like saying what that whole moment was.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you titled it and everything the same way that you did with the video when it got taken down.
Pretty much, yes.
There you go. Okay.
Even if it's not exact, it's within the same ball field.
Yeah, I mean, we already know how the internet is and how it's able to trace everything. It's not like it was like 10 years ago where we could just upload stuff and be able to monetize it and whatnot. Everything's like being traced really quick
even
now.
my Twitter account is not even monetized. You have to be within that verified program thing or whatever, and I'm not even that. I'm not even paying for the service or even getting that blue check mark or any of that shit.
Twitter's a freaking war zone. That place, you want to post stuff on there, you go right the fuck ahead.
Here's even the caption that I put with that tweet on my main account. It said, "Did someone call for WrestleMania 31 RKO without commentary?" And that included the clip. That was all the name of the tweet said.
And who else was it that went through the same problem? It was Andre Corbeil, right?
When he went through it, that was on YouTube, not on Twitter.
Okay, but I'm saying the people that dealt with Mark Scan Enforcement in general throughout the years. He was one of them.
There are a lot of wrestling accounts that have gone through this. Like Andre, I know he went through it. Let's see, there was Riot, Sablelicious, Attitude Pop, and Brothers of Destruction 22 lost their backup channels. Freaking Delete by Fate. Like, there were channels within the wrestling community that were going through this back in 2020. But within, like, the wrestling community on Twitter, just, like, even within the last few months, I'm not seeing anybody else going through this shit.
Brothers of Destruction 22, I really liked that channel.
His main channel's still up, but he lost, like, one or two of his backup channels because of that company.
Well, I'm well aware of that part. I know there was one channel where he was uploading some pretty cool stuff, and yeah, it was all of a sudden it was gone.
And it's like, and I know Leon, he's filed a report with the Better Business Bureau because of Mark Scan and all their shit.
Well, that's good.
And I also know Mark Scan Enforcement, like, has been also dealing with anybody who's been trying to upload it, like, trying to share this mod or whatever involving the PS4 game Bloodborne, where somebody uploaded a patch to where you can get it to 60 frames per second, and they're acting on behalf of Sony for these takedowns and everything, and there are friggin' articles talking about this shit.
The fuck?
It's like that, like when it comes to Sony, they're like one of the only companies that I've heard that has been linked with like between Mark Scan Enforcement and Sony, like together. They're like one of the only cases where I've heard of a legit working relationship there. But it's just like all this other stuff, it just does not make a fucking lick of sense. Like I said, Leon's filed a report. I think he's still waiting to hear about this shit. Because he's called them out twice already because they're freaking attacks going after me like this.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much of anything from Leon as far as content he's uploaded. He hasn't said anything about that.
And even right here at the bottom of Mark Scan's formal declaration, they say, I hereby state that Mark Scan is authorized to act on the Pure Pro Wrestling's behalf with respect to internet monitoring and enforcement in retaliation to the unauthorized use of Pure Pro Wrestling content on behalf of the Pure Pro Wrestling. I don't know why they have to keep putting the word "the" before Pure Pro Wrestling there, but it's whatever. I hereby state that I have good faith belief that the use of the content in manner complained of is not authorized by the Pure Pro Wrestling or its agents or licensees or otherwise permitted by law. Once again, Aishita Singh, the COO of this company, this is fraudulent. 100%. You guys claimed that I was committing copyright infringement when I posted an image of the ring before the pre-show back on December 7th because you guys were claiming that it was match footage or showing stuff from the matches. But once again, the timing of the tweet showed nothing was going on. I filed my appeal on that, and in early January, you guys released the claim because you guys could not respond with legal action because you guys knew I was right.
What bothers me is like Twitter doesn't seem to be doing anything, and I still don't fully understand why you still be posting on that website.
And even friggin' Leon tagged Twitter, Twitter/X support in one of his tweets. It's like, you've got accounts that post WWE clips all the time, some longer segments. There are even people who've uploaded movies and TV show episodes and everything on Twitter while being friggin' verified and everything. But I upload one small clip, like twice now that have been taken down by Mark Scan Enforcement, and even the recent case, a WWE image from their website. And they keep claiming WWE or Mark Scan Enforcement claims Pure Pro Wrestling copyright infringement? No! You guys are freaking stalking me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
There you go.
And I've emailed them 9 times now. I just sent them another email today about this freaking shit after this most recent takedown.
And there's nothing on Google when you look up this Mark Scan Enforcement website or anything like that. Nothing.
You see stuff on Google if you just look up Mark Scan. But it's like you got so many people giving them negative reviews, and I even gave them a -1 on Trustpilot because it's just like, how is this company supposed to send these claims and then have any kind of legitimacy with these claims and everything if they don't even respond to emails where people are trying to get this stuff figured out? Like, clearly I'm on their radar.
You complain like you know that other YouTube channel, the TH14, right?
Yeah, I know who TH14 is. I've seen his videos appear on my recommended.
Yeah, well, he's got a pretty good channel. I like him, so I like how he's uploading these story of the past feuds back in the day. So I've been enjoying those and listening to them like at night. But yeah, I don't think he's dealing with any bullshit from these people or anybody else, or at least from the look. Although I never
even did a search on freaking Twitter right now of anybody having issue with Mark Scan Enforcement. Any that are not within the wrestling community.
They're just regular people that are just uploading whatever from time to time.
It's either people in other communities involving other content, or even like I said, the Bloodborne thing just recently of that video game. They're the ones getting hit, but I'm the only one within the IWC that is getting attacked by this company now.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a bit of a surprise here for Mark Scan Enforcement. I think you might like hearing this one. Just before I started this live stream, I went to the FTC, Federal Trade Commission website, and filed a report against them.
Ooh.
Because they have a website, reportfraud.ftc.gov, and they asked you to give information as to what happened, your information, when this stuff started, how you were contacted, and then any details about the company and anybody going through this. And I put all that freaking information, including my statement, in here.
Oh.
In fact, would you like to hear the statement itself that I made to the FTC about this?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to read you exactly word for word what I put here. A company from India known as MarkScan, and I put MarkScan Enforcement in parentheses afterwards because that's one of their other names, has been filing fraudulent DMCA takedown notices on my Twitter account since December 8, 2024. 5 of the 6 takedowns that have happened since that date have been shown to have a repeated pattern. The DMCA takedown notices claim that a Michigan-based wrestling company is a client of theirs and that I'm violating their copyright with posts that I have on my account. I personally reached out to the owner of the Michigan-based wrestling company, known as Pure Pro Wrestling, and the owner has let me know that he doesn't know who MarkScan is or how they are able to file takedowns on behalf of his company. One of the takedowns included an image of the wrestling ring from an event on December 7th, which MarkScan claims that I was displaying match footage, despite the image showing that nothing was taking place at the time of the image to warrant such an accusation. MarkScan has also made false claims in relation to this that were completely misidentifications. 3 of the 6 strikes involved the sharing of very small video clips and 1 image that are owned by Royal Wrestling Entertainment. Now, MarkScan filed DMCA takedown notices on those posts and claimed that they infringe on Pure Pro Wrestling's copyright, despite the fact that I spoke to the owner of Pure Pro Wrestling about this, and Pure Pro Wrestling has no copyright/ownership rights over material that's owned by Royal Wrestling Entertainment. I filed 2 appeals against some of the DMCA DMCA takedown notices, one that happened on the evening of December 10th, and the other on Christmas Eve, both of which were successful due to MarkScan now responding with legal action within the required period of time if they felt that I had committed copyright infringement. I've also filed appeals on the most recent takedowns, one from January 30th, and the one that I received today, due to the takedowns being completely falsely filed. I personally emailed this organization 9 times since this began on December 8th to get this issue resolved or at least discussed, but have never received any response from MarkScan. I have copies of the emails that include their DMCA takedown notices and their statements, which are basically copied and pasted with each email in regards to what they're filing a takedown notice for. It's getting to the point where I can't post anything on Twitter without the fear that they'll file another false takedown notice on my account in order to get my account removed. The person within the company who has filed every takedown on my account is Aishita Singh, who is listed on their website as the COO of the company. Please assist me in getting this matter looked into. I've tried to reach out to this company so many times, but their refusal to even respond to emails regarding these issues has gotten really problematic. That whole part, folks, that you just heard me say is the exact statement that I made to the Federal Trade Commissions about this. Like, how can this company try to have any claims of legitimacy when they keep doing this shit over and over? It's like, if they're really, truly anti-piracy, they would be going after everybody that they claim is committing piracy, but yet they're singling me out every single time.
You're the victim here. These
Again, like I said, Pure Pro Wrestling has nothing to do with WWE's content, so how can I infringe on Pure Pro Wrestling's copyright with WWE material? Like, it makes no sense, period.
Another thing, have you had any other issues with you post similar stuff on your TikTok. Have you gotten any issues from TikTok?
Not involving copyright infringement or like MarkScan enforcement or anything.
Yeah, because I've seen that. I mean, you upload stuff, even people like Joe Cronin.
Like that RKO to nowhere moment I freaking mentioned that I uploaded to Twitter, that's over on TikTok, and there's no problem there.
Right.
And I've even got somebody who's messaging me on Instagram. They're having an issue with this company as well. And it's just like, how does anything get resolved when this company keeps being silent and won't freaking answer emails? Because like I said, I even mentioned in my video, I told, like in my email, I said, check notifications for give me delivery and read receipts on the status of these emails. And every time I do, I send the email and they say, hey, we can confirm your email was sent, but we can't confirm if they even got the email, let alone if somebody even read it over there.
Right.
So it's like, and I even talked to a fan of YouTube. He's wondering if somebody like is impersonating MarkScan enforcement on behalf of the YWC. But here's the reason why I don't think so. We've been, like, you remember, we've been through the doxing shit before. Remember that?
Oh, definitely.
Think about this, because like when you file an appeal for a DMCA takedown notice, you have to forward your information to whoever filed the takedown notice. If it was somebody trying to do this impersonation shit, then they would have already gotten my information from the first appeal that I made back on December 10th for the third strike that I got, and it wouldn't make sense to keep filing strikes afterwards because the person would have already gotten my information just from the first appeal alone.
Right.
So that doesn't make sense for like impersonation for trying to get information or any of that stuff, because that would have already been done like about almost 2 months ago, and I would have probably already got my information doxed already if that was exactly what the case was.
Yeah, you might be right as far as like somebody trying to impersonate the company, or it's like maybe somebody trying to do that and for some reason attack you for whatever fucking reason. But none of it to where like I even look on Twitter. I mean, like I said, you're not the only one that uploads stuff that's similar to what you post, and I'm not seeing no issues or none of them are complaining. Type in Mark Scan Enforcement on freaking Twitter to see the latest posts. See
well,
if
again, like I said, it's absolutely hypocritical for this company to go after me for posting a WWE clip. Like I said, you've got accounts that upload even most recent stuff to Twitter, like anything that just happened on a recent episode of Raw or SmackDown or a pay-per-view or any of that stuff, and they're just fine. You got accounts that upload stuff daily, multiple times a day, like of wrestling content going out there. But yet I upload one clip from 2015 and they do this?
Something's not right.
I know something's not right. This company is outright stalking me. Their monitor program cannot be claimed to be an automated thing because, like I said, with the other two Twitter accounts, video's fine up there, but yet my main account gets targeted.
That, but I also think that somebody might be taking your stuff and trying to report it to this Mark Scan thing, possibly. That part I couldn't say of who, but that might also be a possibility as well. Especially if you had no issues from your other accounts when you uploaded that same video.
Well, because like I said, if the video had quickly gotten taken down on the other accounts, like as soon as I posted them, I would have suspected some kind of automated thing based on like the timing and everything. But the fact that nothing has happened shows it's something manual. Because, like I said, the video clearly was not going viral to get their attention or any of that shit. So there's no way they could say, "Oh, it just magically appeared on our feed because it suddenly went viral with all these tweets." Because like nothing I post goes viral. All right, let's just be straightforward about it.
Well, you've had stuff that went viral years ago or got quite a bit of viewership back in the day.
Twitter?
Oh, YouTube.
No, I was talking about Twitter. I'm not talking about like including YouTube or anything else.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said before, I mean, I never I have a Twitter, but I barely post shit on the damn thing anyway. Which makes no sense to really have it because what's the tweet about when everybody's going to be at fucking war with each other?
Because like I'm even looking up like Mark Scan Enforcement's like Twitter account. Like I know their handle and I'm looking up anybody who's tagging them, but I'm not seeing anybody tagging them in order to rat me out.
Yeah.
I mean, I already freaking called them out and being busted for like they keep claiming that they're anti-piracy, but yet they had a tweet on one of their other accounts that said otherwise.
Right. I have to look more into this damn website. Like you have the link to their you have the link to their Twitter, right?
What?
You have the link to their Twitter?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a good look at this website or this Twitter page.
Because like I even found a tweet like that somebody made a few months ago. Somebody known as True Side, like spelled CYDE. In fact, let me pull up their tweet right now. They got takedown notices as of around mid-ish November of 2024, where they messed with Minecraft, like hacking it and having fun with all that shit with it. They got a takedown from Mark Scan Enforcement because of that. But then this person personally emailed Mojang Studios, the very company that owns Minecraft, and they said in the response saying, "Hey, we do not work with Mark Scan, but I am happy to reach out to them and see what I can learn. What contact alias, if any, what part of the DMCA information you see, And then another follow-up email says, I've emailed the CEO of MarkScan and the mailbox provided below. That domain name doesn't seem totally legit. Hopefully I can correct this for you. Otherwise, challenging via YouTube may be the best. So even somebody from Mojang Studios says that they're not even working with MarkScan Enforcement. So MarkScan Enforcement involving like taking down a video involving Minecraft, they're clearly acting on their own.
What's up, ITB?
And the thing is, they can't do that.
No,
In
they
order for
can't.
this anti-piracy company to follow these takedowns or everything as part of a service, they have to have legal documentation to show that they are legally authorized on behalf of somebody within the company that gives them the rights to do this. And I've shown in my video on Zuniga's Man, I've actually shown that there are MarkScan Enforcement like letters of authorization for other companies from like years ago that you can easily find with like a Google search, but I've not found a single one in relation to Pure Pro Wrestling.
Go ahead and send me the link to that MarkScan's Twitter.
All right, I'll send it right now.
I know somebody else would like to take a good look at it, so maybe he can see what's up with it. I'll forward it to him.
All right, just send it to you.
Got it. I got it. I got it.
But like, think about it. That's now like 6 strikes in 2 months. Half of them may claim are on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling when they're actually WWE content. It's just like, no, you guys cannot do that. You cannot falsely claim copyright, especially when A, the company that you guys are claiming is not a client of yours. I've spoken to the owner about this. And 2, it's not even content that's even owned by them in the first place.
Any talks with WWE of any kind that you've done or reported to them about this MarkScan?
I don't know who to contact within WWE.
Well, I mean, did you ever tweet them at least?
Their main Twitter account is not going to suddenly reply to a random person on Twitter.
Well, they don't have to reply, but they can at least see it.
Again, like seeing how limited my visibility has been on Twitter ever since like this whole Elon Musk takeover thing, I'm not holding my breath on that ever happening.
I feel you.
Because in fact, let me see. Let me try to compare WWE to Pure Pro Wrestling quick a second in terms of how long these companies have been going on for to really kind of show the level here. Because I know I can easily find this. Pure Pro Wrestling. Okay. So with WWE, aka World Wrestling Entertainment, this company was founded as and known as the Capital Wrestling Corporation back in January of 1953.
The fuck?
Yes, that's how far back the WWE goes. It started as Capital Wrestling Corporation in 1953. In 1963, it was renamed the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, so WWF. Then it was under like Titan Sports in February 1980. Then it became World Wrestling Federation around 1982-ish. And then we know it became WWE officially in 2002.
Okay.
So this company goes back over 70 years. Pure Pro Wrestling has gone back to 2004. There is a big difference here.
There you go.
Is Pure Pro Wrestling, Michigan-based company that's been around for a little over 20 years. WWE, far larger company in size. They travel internationally and all this stuff. We know this, and has been around for over 70 years. Why would a company that's only been around for 20 years and is Michigan-based somehow have copyrights and rights holding like licenses and all that shit over a company that's far bigger than them and has been around a lot longer? Like, try to make sense of that, because I can't wrap my head around how that would even be possible. Because, like, the only way that would be possible is if there's some kind of, like, merger or anything, one company's trying to own the other. But last I checked, it would be more likely that WWE would probably own Pure Pro Wrestling in comparison, because Pure Pro Wrestling's not the biggest company in the world, so how would they have control over stuff involving WWE?
Right.
And this is not throwing shade at Pure Pro Wrestling at all. I love the company. Been actively going to their shows for the last 9 years. Every event has always been awesome. Everybody there has always been amazing to me. I have nothing but respect for the company and everybody involved in it. I'm just like stating facts based on numbers and all that stuff.
I also know like the company itself doesn't want to be used or lied about claiming that they're associated with Mark Scam when they're not, and it's causing issues.
What, you
Like
think Pure Pro Wrestling would be lying about this?
You talk to the owner, and I mean, why would he lie about it?
Because, like, think about this for a second. Between the owner of the company, who I've known for 8 or 9 years now and have spoken, like, face-to-face and through social media about, like, with and everything like that, and this faceless company that's been trying to get me taken down for years, who do you think I'm going to be able to believe and take at face value?
There you go.
I'm not going to trust this company out in India that has been obsessively trying to get me taken down, has been stalking me, got my YouTube channel taken down, has been targeting my Twitter account for the last couple of months and do not reply to emails.
Can't really trust India. Oh my god. I don't think a company that's associating is going to be. Oh my god.
Because, like, I know who the owner of Pure Pro Wrestling is. His wrestling name is Xavier Justice. I've known him since around either 2016 or 2017. It was somewhere around the early times of when I started attending these shows upon finding out about this company back in April 2016. He knows that I filmed these shows. In fact, I even got video on my computer. Like, I filmed every full show that happened whenever they come to town. And, like, he like, during one match, one show, we were doing, like, a video, like, a segment where one of the wrestlers would, like, lost a match, and it was his birthday. So he's, like, crawling around the ring, and the owner is coming around with the microphone, asking everybody to sing along, saying happy birthday to him. And he saw me there with the front row with my camera. He stood there in front of the camera, smiled, and waved at it. So he knows that I film these shows.
Right.
And he's spoken to me about this back in 2020. It's like when the pandemic was kicking in. I was uploading, like, these full shows and everything like that back then. And at one point, I was posting the 2019 stuff. But then when he wanted me to take that stuff down, he personally reached out to me through Facebook and a message explaining why he does not want 2019 stuff on YouTube, asked me to kindly take it down. He did not want to be a pain in the ass about it, and I completely understood and complied. That's why I stopped uploading full shows or anything to my YouTube channel, because I was respecting his wishes.
But he's okay with you just uploading clips.
I've uploaded small clips or images or anything. Like, I'll share them on social media and everything. And again, if he had a problem, he will let me know. He knows, like, I'm easy to reach out to.
But you've asked him if that's okay. You've already asked him that.
Yes, everything is cool with that.
Okay.
But yeah, Mark Scam Enforcement thinks that they have the authority over this shit.
I can't really trust anything that's coming from India.
Like, how can they try to claim that it's wrong for me to even post an image of the empty ring before the pre-show? Like, you see people do this stuff all the time. They go to, like, a wrestling show or some kind of sporting event or a concert. People take a picture to commemorate that memory and share it on social media.
On multiple social medias, and I've never once seen anybody get just from a picture, just a freaking picture.
Yeah, it's just like people do this stuff all the time. They go to a WWE show, they take a picture to show, like, they're, like, exactly where they're kind of seated to show, like, their view of the show or anything. People go to a concert, like, for, like, let's say 9 Inch Nails or Black Sabbath. Well, Black Sabbath's no longer a thing, but so you know what I mean. They go to a concert, they take a picture to commemorate that they're there at the show, and they're sharing their experience, like their excitement and everything.
Yeah.
People do this shit all the time, but yet it's wrong for me to post one image of the ring before the show happens. And they try to claim, oh, you're showing match footage. No, nothing happened in the ring. The timing of the tweet proved it. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The pre-show happened after 6. You could look inside the image and see, because the image got reinstated after the appeal went through. Nothing was happening in the ring.
I'll tell you this. I mean, with Facebook and stuff like that, I mean, I upload certain pictures are public for people to see. Some are private. Some are involving wrestling and with WWE or AEW, RCW, and other wrestling stuff around town. You know, there's pictures of the ring or afterwards and stuff like that. Never once have I had an issue as far as pictures and stuff wise. I've never had copyright or whatever the fuck issue with any company. None. Like this one you're talking about, I mean, it's just over a fucking picture. Fuck.
Yeah, and again, it's just an image of the ring.
Yeah. It makes me feel like any pictures I've taken of the ring before or after the show or me pointing at the WrestleMania sign.
It's like, what next, Mark Scam Enforcement? If I show a picture of myself, like, standing in, like, my backyard with my spinner belt, are you guys going to claim that's on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling too? Because, oh, there's a belt.
I think you should do that. Let's see if they actually try to flag that shit. Because if they flag that, then you're definitely... Yeah, this is a fucking scamming ass fucking company.
Like, how can anybody take this company seriously when you listen to all the stuff that I've been going through over the last couple of months? There are clearly no legitimate claims on their behalf.
I'll tell you what, title it as something. I'll upload a picture of like a inbred hillbilly from Alabama holding a belt. Let's see if they flag that shit too.
No. I'm not going that route.
I'm just saying. I mean, God,
I'm not going that route, dude.
I gotta admit though, yeah, they're reporting over the stupidest shit. It's not even a fucking video for you to monetize off of. Like, I don't fucking understand. It's a fucking picture.
Again, like I said, they're claiming on behalf of a company who doesn't own this stuff in the first place. That's what the big problem is. It doesn't matter if it's monetized or not. The fact that they're doing this,
I'm just saying though,
a false claim saying it's behalf of one company when it's not, is absolutely stupid.
I know, and I'm saying, but you're saying like also it's like they're doing it even just over a fucking photo, just a photo. And on Twitter, for some reason, is letting them slide and letting this thing be approved and taking it down.
Because like this is the difference between what happened on YouTube in 2020 and recently on Twitter. When it happened on YouTube, it was just strikes and no friggin' like information. With these Twitter ones, I'm at least getting these DMCA takedown notices and a copy of what the statements are with these, so I know who's behind it and what they try to claim and all that shit.
Right.
What in the...
Who's that?
I have no idea. Never seen that one before.
Block that one.
If he causes problems, then I will, right? Like, I don't know what his deal...
I don't know who's saying that.
If he tries trouble, then I will.
Yeah. No doxing, no, messed up claims like that.
Like, doxing is not needed here. We don't support that, period. We've been victims of that stuff. We don't need that.
Okay, yeah, block that one. They're just trying to promote their shit. Don't highlight their name. Don't just block it. Block it.
There.
We know who that is. He's just trying to promote his dumb shit. Nobody cares about his crap. Fucking loser.
It's like I should have figured that was him just because like the font or whatever he used with the letters because like it matches other accounts that he's got. So
yeah, I mean that's fucking loser. Oh man, but anyways, I mean, and then this one's like I mean, you already reported to some people, and let me know what they say, and if you make a video or not, at least let me know what they say. Hopefully, they're able to do something about it.
Because again, the fact that I had to finally get to the point where I filed a report with the Federal Trade Commission, that should show that how serious this shit's getting. Because this is legit harassment and fraudulent shit that they're pulling. Because you can't single one person out for doing stuff and let everybody else do it.
Right.
You can't claim one person's committing piracy and, oh, that's wrong. But anybody else who uploads a video clip or anything like that on Twitter and everything, they turn a blind eye.
And that's what's fucking weird. If it's a video, maybe I can understand it. But the thing is, like, you're losing, like, your posts are, like, involving just a picture that gets taken down. And with Twitter, I mean, but people can upload videos of, porn or whatever, or people getting their heads cut off.
Yeah, and again, that's the thing. You see far worse things on Twitter. You see people showing X-rated stuff. You see people like taking each other's lives or whatever the hell. Like I've seen some gruesome stuff that gets suddenly put on Twitter and everything, very controversial. Those things are fine. But I show a wrestling clip. Oh no, bad guy.
Dude, somebody fucking on Twitter, like what was it, a week or two ago that I saw? They shared a video where a girl was like apparently she got caught stealing and the guy put a bullet to her head.
Like I even saw like an account that share stuff like that too, but like they can't use certain verbiage, so they say somebody gets eliminated or taken out or deleted or whatever stuff because you can't use certain words on Twitter now without it getting hidden or any of that shit.
Well, same thing with YouTube. You can't say certain names or whatever, and you get taken down. So I'm not going to say the name
words because then you get demonetized, or they say, "Oh, it's harassment" or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and YouTube has a good partnership with certain people that don't want their names being brought up on their website.
Or you got to abide by these rules involving like advertiser-friendly stuff.
True.
Oh, you can't say that word. You're demonetized. Your video's not going to get pushed out there because we say so. It's
I'm
just
not
like
even.
that whole thing's been going on for like 8.5 years.
Even if you get monetized, the pay that YouTube gives out, the amount of work you'll have to put in, it ain't fucking worth it. Because a lot of
I
these,
know, because like this is the only channel I've got that's monetized.
but I'm saying, like, the amount that I'm sure that the amount of viewership you're getting, the money that they're giving out to you is not enough.
Well, it depends. Like there's no way to definitively know about money, like how much you're getting. Like there are different factors with all that stuff. Sometimes you
But
can do well, sometimes maybe not. But again, it's multiple factors that determine that stuff.
well, you don't. You're connected with AdSense, aren't you?
Yep.
Like you can check your thing right now.
It's like I'm not going back to another friggin' multi-channel network again after the last time.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, have you checked your AdSense as of late?
I can easily check it through my YouTube Studio app.
Well, I'm saying, have you like when did you get partnershipped again, monetized again?
Let me see. Let me check my emails because I think I have to have kept the email about that.
Like the one thing is like, have you been able to get paid every month, or do you got to wait another month until it hits the $100 mark? Like,
Yeah, I've gotten paid once. It's like I made enough once so far.
was it barely over the 100 or what?
Yeah.
Out of how many months would you say?
Again, I don't know because again, like these numbers will always like
Well, yeah,
vary.
they fluctuate and all that stuff, man. So nowadays with you big YouTubers,
Just found the email. Been
okay.
partnered since June 29, 2023.
So about 2 years, and you've only gotten paid one
Year and a
time out
half,
of
2
those.
years, but yeah, close enough.
So you only got paid one time, barely over 100 for the past 2 years.
Yeah, and like it's gonna still take a little bit for the next one, but it's just like again, you got those factors. Like if people if people can contribute to that, like with the donation stuff and all that stuff for helping channels out and watching videos at certain times of the year, because like ad revenue is best towards like the last few months of the year compared to the beginning, because that's when companies are trying to force out advertisements for like the Christmas season and all that. So that's when the money is actually far better.
Donations and also with memberships and things like that. If I was monetized, I wouldn't really rely too much on the ads. It would have to be more on the memberships and donations. Memberships, I'd have to upload content to where it would have to be members only. Like if
Yeah,
you got certain.
that's why I don't have memberships turned on, because that would have to be extra stuff. And seeing how my upload schedule is between all the accounts that I've got right now, I don't think that would be an easy idea.
Well, no, I'm not saying you have to turn memberships on, but you can make certain videos to where it's members only. You don't have to make all videos members only, just certain videos.
Because like I've already got a new series that I've got 5 episodes started on so far that I want to get on this channel soon.
Yeah.
In
Like,
fact, I don't think I've even told anybody what the series is yet.
Like, I'll tell you this, if any certain videos of mine that were on my old channel that got taken down that you might still have or whatever, if you want to post them, go ahead, but, go ahead and put them on members only. Fuck it.
I'm just in general, like I've still got those videos saved that you asked me to save, but it's just like, even on any level, I'm not going to upload them here.
Yeah, I'm not on here. No, don't put them on here. So,
like not under like unlisted or members or any of this stuff. Like I'm not taking that risk after seeing the headache you went through.
Yeah, because like getting flagged every day, multiple times a day. Oh, man, fucking weirdos.
You got flagged. You got tagged.
I mean, all the really good videos that I had like got taken down with my first channel before that one. That sucked.
I know.
But no, I mean, if I were to get monetized, like I don't see myself in that way, because I'm still I actually uploaded a video right now. I haven't finished the putting the stuff in the description yet. But no, I mean, after April, I'm just gonna do like live stuff from time to time or whatever. Like I'm just uploading more stuff on TikTok and Instagram. That's about it. YouTube just shit.
I know you mentioned probably around May time is when you're going to stop being active, like in terms of uploads and everything here on YouTube.
Yeah. I would stop now. I mean, the original plan was to upload a video every day, but I don't have the time for it. There are times when I just don't even feel like posting anything, to be honest. But I'm still uploading a little bit. I want to get the WrestleMania thing, done and finished. I mean, I started it, so I might as well finish it. So,
because like I know how it is with daily uploads. Like I used to do that back on my original channel, and even on TheDoubleZTV when I had to start over in 2012.
Yeah, hold on, I just got a message by a certain female. She said she'll be here by 11, so I got about an hour left. It's 9:59, so yeah, it's Friday. I got a female friend coming over. So yeah, it's Friday. Let's party.
I wish I could, but then again, I got all the alcohol down in the basement. I probably won't drink until later tonight, or maybe even around the time of the Super Bowl.
You know what? Let's go ahead and change the subject. You know, Mark's Game Enforcement, they can kiss my ass and your ass for all luck here. I'll tell you this.
Hold on a second,
Valentine's
hold on.
Day. What's up?
YouTube algorithm don't give incentive to upload anymore, especially for small channels. This is like this Mr. Blokey Face. Shout out to Mr. Blokey Face, by the way, aka Wrestling Face down here. The other issue, though, too, is that there's not even an incentive to upload daily. Because, like, I've seen myself, just because you upload daily, it does not guarantee that it's going to push your content out there.
Oh, definitely not. I've already done that experiment for like 2 weeks at the beginning of the year.
Even if you have a consistent schedule or anything, there's no guarantee. Like with my gaming channel, I upload like 2 videos a week, sometimes 3, like at the beginning of a month. But that doesn't guarantee anything. Some videos might do better than others, but there's no, like, it's not going to force anything out. People saying, oh, you got to keep being consistent. YouTube likes that. It's like, no, it's all about click-through rate and watch time.
That too, I mean, I even did that experiment where I uploaded every day, depending on what time I would upload, like this time, all that, every single day, and it was just the thing just didn't, the videos didn't go out that much. I talked to people, hey, did you get notified? I got notified on this video, but not the other one. It's like, wow. So it's like, this is what.
That's why I try to keep it like limited with my upload schedule. I try just like once a week, even here on this channel, because that's just easier for me to do. It's like you go on the, like I'm looking at right now on my gaming channel, just even on uploads in terms of viewership. In fact, let me, like the last 3 videos, just within like the last few days. Yesterday's video got nothing. The video before, which was me playing one of those 007 games on the Game Boy Advance. The video before that from that old South Park Nintendo 64 game, nothing. And then only 2 views on the video on Sunday that I uploaded involving Pokemon.
So I'll tell you this. I mean, if you look at my TikTok, I get more fucking viewership and stuff on there than I do on YouTube.
Because like this whole continued notion that people keep thinking you have to be consistent in order to grow, that's just how people get burned out from uploading everything. It's like, yeah, it helps to have at least a bit of a schedule, but to be like, to run yourself into the ground, constant content and everything, that's not a good thing. And let's not forget, I used to do that with ZTV back then before I lost it in 2020.
Like YouTube used to be good, but now it's trash. Like, I mean, you want to keep doing YouTube, or if it's all you have in life or whatever, because you're stuck at home, sucking on your mommy's tea and whatnot, eating mac and cheese, then whatever. But if you're not going to become,
what kind of rhyming shit do you just say?
I'm just saying, like, if you, like, oh my god, I'm gonna say things that's probably gonna upset people.
Are you gonna knock off M&M? Are you gonna be known as like Skittles or something like that now?
No, but I gotta be honest with people. I swear, like, there's a lot of people that do YouTube that don't really have anything else to do in their lives, and it's all they really have. I'll tell you this: when the fucking EDP shit fucking happened, going for a cupcake or whatever, when he was actually hungry for a 13-year-old girl. Even though he's ruined his fucking life, he still did everything he could just to come back on this fucking platform.
Hell, look what happened with Dr. Disrespect. He's still around despite admitting to what he friggin' did.
Yes. These are people that are fucking, even if they're caught doing pedophilia or doing indecent exposure to children or even whatever, even if they try to commit murder or shoot up a fucking school, they were doing YouTube. They'll try to come back on here.
Here's some of the odd things. It's like Dr. Disrespect admitted to what he did. I think he got like monetization suspension for like no longer than 6 months. You look at freaking Mini Lad. When he got exposed for what he did, I think he completely lost monetization there. Or then you look at Sniper Wolf. She got caught freaking doxing Jack's films like a little while ago. She only got a temporary monetization like suspension there for doing that, despite the fact that she was clearly doing something illegal and harmful. I know it's not on the same case and everything, folks, but I'm bringing up like illegal activity in terms of like different things that people within this platform do. Like you've got people that do legit get punished for off-platform activity and everything, but their friggin' like degrees of punishment or everything varies. Like, of course, they're going to be easy on Sniper Wolf because they keep promoting her to the point where she's shoved down everybody's throats, despite the fact that she's a talentless hack.
Yeah, all she really does is watch videos of other people's work, and she doesn't even give them credit.
Even her friggin' thumbnails are lazy. She just copies and pastes the same little image that she has, like, of her quote-unquote reaction on the side, like, every few videos. Like, there's no effort there. She just saves that, like, as a PNG, pastes it over, like, a different image there, put a little text, boom, thumbnail there. There's no effort in her content or even the thumbnails in general.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, guys. Like, you like my gaming videos that I clearly did, like, clearly are real and everything? Sausage didn't do it for me.
Like, she's proven to be a fraud, dude. Come on.
Yeah, she used to be one of those girls that would game and be playing GTA mostly, but yeah, I mean,
No. Her was Call of Duty.
Was it Call of Duty? I thought she was more of a Grand
I've
Theft
seen the
Auto.
video clips for people doing documentaries. It was Call of Duty.
Okay. So
And it's like, and it was even proven when her like husband Sausage was filing for divorce. He even put in like the legal documents that he was the one that actually did the gameplay for her, and she just pretended to freaking play.
wait, did they actually get divorced? When was this?
It's within like the last year or so. Like she kept denying that they're actually married, but yet there are legal documents out there showing that he's filed for divorce.
I can't blame him. I mean, goddamn bitch.
Like so many girls do that thing where like they're online personalities and they pretend to be single or anything. They deny being in a relationship or married or anything. Then they get exposed for it later because, oh, if they think I'm like single and everything, they'll want to give me this stuff and like give
They'll
me
bring
money
more
and
bullshit.
simp
I
and
mean,
come and all that.
Well, women don't lie about their relationship status. They do it, just to get more viewership. Because if you're married, there's gonna be less viewership.
Because like you saw that with Pokemon, you saw that with Amaranth, you see that with friggin' Sniper Wolf and all them.
The last time we talked about
exposed if they're secretly in a relationship or anything that they hid from people, things go down.
When it comes to Pokemon, the last time we even talked about her was when that whole nip slip thing happened. That was it. Other than that, nobody else really gave a fuck. There's people are still waiting for her to fucking make an OnlyFans, and those thirsty motherfuckers will pay like $300 a month, or at least for 1 month, just to see the shit.
You guys, they friggin' do that even just donating to her on stream and everything because they're simping for her so badly.
I know. I mean, shit. This is
like,
the part.
People, please have some humility. Save your money. This is not a good economy to just throw your money away to a random streamer who you don't know and does not know who you are.
Dude, there's even weird ass fucking shit
like, if
nowadays.
you want to donate a few bucks to somebody, you're more than free to do so. But a ton, that's pretty weird to freaking look at.
That too, and also like these people now that apparently there's the AI shit's very fucking scary because they can now people are able to take somebody's face and put it on a fake body, make it look fucking real as fuck, and that's another some really scary shit.
Even some of that AI like generated video stuff gets like even weirder. Like I think somebody did like a compare and contrast thing on Twitter, like showing, hey, here's how AI looked when somebody tried to have like Will Smith eat spaghetti a few years ago. Now look how it is now, because like. You look at the stuff from like years ago, it looked like something out of a horror movie of him just trying to eat spaghetti or pasta or whatever. But then somebody does an updated one from like recently, it looked actually more realistic and normal. And it's just like, geez.
Yeah, I mean, well, part of me is I'm actually craving pasta right now.
And that can get wild. It's like people trying to use AI to try to make somebody think something is real when it's not.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to use AI or anything, at least acknowledge that it's an AI generated thing instead of trying to act like it's a real thing or try to take credit for it.
You know how people are. I mean, the thing is with the AI is going to get more dangerous. Like if people are just taking things like it was already bad enough when like people would take videos of you or me and like do the AI thing and make us say things that we're not saying. Whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, we know. I was a victim of one of them. Remember?
Yeah, so was I.
Like, I didn't hear like you saying anything or like having a video done on you, but we know the one that was done on me.
Oh, there was one done on me on a fucking fake account where it's making me say things like I'm talking about my real life friends and shit, calling them the N word and the Mexican slur word and shit. That video was only up for a while, but yeah, some people already saw that shit.
Then I must have missed it. Like I saw the one that was aimed at me, which you could tell something was sketchy because you could clearly tell by the video that it was something done on StreamYard. But yet for some reason the person cropped out the name that displays in the bottom left corner.
Shout out to Eric Melendez.
Don't start with that again. It's like that's how you could tell something was sketchy. It's like if it wasn't like an AI generated video, then they wouldn't have had to crop out the name in the bottom left corner that you see here on StreamYard or anything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But like I said, the AI thing has become scary. It's another reason why I'm ready to just like move away from this fucking YouTube shit.
Because like you even got people who use AI or whatever to try to generate videos from like stuff involving like it's either X Factor or America's Got Talent, and it's just like people are freaking believing that shit. Like, oh, here's a child that came from like a different country, and they're singing about like losing their parents, and oh, God's on their side, and like you can tell it's absolutely fake garbage, and yet people are like viewing it and getting invested in that stuff. It's like, how can you people believe that kind of stuff? You could easily sell that it's freaking fake.
Yeah.
And that's the thing you always see with America's Got Talent or X Factor or whatever, where people try to use some kind of sob story in order to try to gain your viewership or whatever through clickbait.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen some good ones that they've done on America's Got Talent. Like, I know there was one that I've seen that I like about a woman who like went deaf because her hearing deteriorated, and she still managed to do a really good song about her just wanting to progress through that and not give up on life and everything. She did a really good song and she got a golden buzzer for it. That's at least like something that's good instead of just trying to do something that's clearly done to pull on the heartstrings of something to be like, oh, everybody's story is like something them trying to overcome diversity and wanting to be on the show and make a change with the world and all that stuff.
Right.
Like if people legitimately want to do good in the world and change lives and everything, then awesome. We need more of that. But the fact that people keep trying to make it seem like that's always happening on America's Got Talent, it's like, no, it's not happening. You're not having some religious figure coming down from the heavens to sing in front of a stadium and wowing Simon Cowell to tears.
You saw Simon Cowell fucking did some weird plastic surgery shit on his fucking face. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
At least I can say this about Simon. I'm glad that he's like more happy and everything with his life compared to how you could see his demeanor was back like on American Idol. Yeah,
but at the same time, are you really happy that you turned your face into a fucking like a mashed potato? Fucking what the fuck? Goddamn, it don't look right. Like if you got a picture of it right now, it will screen share it. I mean, just take a look.
Let me see if I can find one.
Like, hey, I'm happy now. I turned my face into mashed potatoes.
Oh, I'm not gonna sit here and just look all angry and be like, ugh.
I spent so many nights feeling sorry for myself.
Oh, your singing hopefully is going to make me go deaf so I can retire from the show.
I'll tell you this, though. I mean, but speaking of that, I mean, I was going to talk about this with you earlier, but we changed the subject. We got Valentine's a week away from today.
Oh, God, yeah, National No Pussy Day.
Well, it doesn't have to be entirely like that.
That's what people kind of think, too.
I mean, for you, you don't have to make it as a no pussy day. You don't.
Yeah, I'm not going into details about that stuff.
No, but I'll tell you what.
I will one day down the line, but not now.
For you or anybody else listening to this thing right now, it will be Valentine's next week. If you don't have somebody, to date or bang, whatever, okay, I get it. But at least if there's somebody that you like or you just think is cool, not somebody you're trying to smash or somebody that you're cool working with or whatever, just buy a gift and just do it. Just do something like that a little bit. Use that.
But there's also a problem with that because like we're still in a culture where people like to try to spin things around in order to vilify and ruin somebody's life. Because then it's like you try to do something nice and then they try to claim, oh, this is stalking and sexual harassment and all that shit. Because like guys don't want to take the risk anymore because you never know how the response is going to be and if their life is going to get turned upside down.
It's not like that if it's somebody that you already work with or somebody that you see on a regular when you're going to pick up coffee or something like that. Just something like that.
You never know somebody's true intentions or what's going on inside their head. One moment they could be cool. Next thing you know, like they have this switch that kicks in to really show their true colors.
Dude, you just go up. If they see you there's a difference between just seeing somebody on a regular for legit reasons or just somebody out of nowhere and then apparently stalking the fuck out of you.
Because you see so many of these cases where people just want to make false claims about somebody because, oh, I want to ruin their life. Oh, they're doing this and that. 1 second.
Like, let's say this. Let's say if I walk up to a fucking, let's say I go to the local gas station where I go to on the regular before I go to the gym. I go ahead and I buy something for, a lady there that works there. I think she's cool and all that. I buy this and say, Happy Valentine's Day. This is for you. So hope you're all as well, whatever. Even if she's with somebody or not.
Oh my God, you bought me chocolate? I'm diabetic.
It doesn't have to be fucking chocolate, just something, whatever. It could be.
It's an example, dude. Like, not every kind gesture is immediately going to go through positively. Like, there could be something like that.
Whatever it may be, whatever the fuck. The fact is, you're doing the good deed, and hopefully, you use that to help boost your confidence a little bit. God forbid. I mean, I'm not saying like turn yourself into a flat slob and give a girl a fucking bacon cheeseburger. Say, here you go, baby. Do you want to marry me? Like, no, I'm not fucking saying that.
No, I'm not doing the otaku like approach.
No, but I mean,
have the cheeseburger. Do you know women are trash?
it sucks for people that don't have somebody to spend Valentine's with. I get it, but use it also as a positive thing. Use it as an excuse to give somebody that you like, that you think is cool, even if you don't have a crush on them. Just use it as something to buy a small gift for them. Just make their day good. It's more about doing the good deed at least, and hopefully you learn
I know
something.
how bad, how down Valentine's Day can be, because I've had most of them in my life where I've had nothing going on, and that can get to somebody. Like, you see Valentine's Day stuff, it gets you down because you keep remembering your sad past or everything. It's like that's not an easy thing to try to get your head out of, or even think positively of. It's like if you've got constant negative experiences with something, it's hard to turn that around and look positively at it when the negatives overwhelm the positives.
Give me a second. Trying to a text. Give me a sec.
Hashtag bring the strap on.
She ain't doing. I ain't doing no strap on me. No, but I'm saying you can either celebrate that day and be depressed and whatever, sit on the corner eating some donuts outside, whatever the fuck, or you can actually do something nice. Just do something nice for somebody. Just do a good deed. Like I said, you can just spend up to $2, whatever. It ain't that fucking hard, people. And you're not stalking a woman. You're just being nice and say, hey, I think you're cool, whatever. I want to get you something, whatever. That's it. You don't have to fucking be message. If you're gonna message them and all that a bunch of times afterwards, and yeah, something's not right with you. But just do the good deed, then you leave. That's it. If she hits you up afterwards, cool. If she doesn't, then she doesn't. Christ. I'll tell you this though. Every year,
$1. What does he think? I'm broke.
Whether I'm with somebody or not, like on the Valentine's time, I will just basically. I'm usually somebody that buys somebody something. Okay, because I'm a good, I'm a giver. I'm a caring person. Like the last time a woman bought me something for Valentine's was back in 2020. I was basically at work, and she actually paid for these people that made homemade chocolates or whatever thing in a box, and she had them bring them to my job. I thought the only time a girl would actually
really describe yourself as a caring person.
Yes, if you knew me in real life.
Canada.
Huh?
You don't care about Canada?
There's a lot of pieces of shit in Canada. What do you expect?
That's not caring.
I'm caring to the people that I care about. I don't need to be caring to everybody. There's no rules to that. If I care about you, I care about you. If I like you, I like you. If I don't give a fuck about you, then too bad. So, you go ahead and let yourself get run over by a truck. Just don't do it in front of my house. Because I ain't cleaning that shit.
Yuck.
That's just how I am. Take it or leave it.
Now you're starting to remind me of what my ex did in my driveway last year.
I don't know anything about what's in no driveway.
Let's just say my ex kind of got a little sick and relieved themselves in my driveway one night.
Wait, they got sick and they relieved themselves on your driveway?
Yeah, one night after coming back to my place, and then before they left, they just, instead of using the toilet, I'm like in my house, they were just like.
Okay, but when you said the word relieving yourself, that sounds like a little bit of something else.
Number 2.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you say taking it to
not
when you
general
say
pleasure. Like, who in the hell would do that in the driveway?
Well, you're saying that, and God forbid, people are going to be wondering, like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Be careful of my verbiage here, all right?
Well, there's fucking idiots on this fucking thing on this website. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
People take things and either don't understand it or they just twist it into their own fucking narrative.
Oh my god, somebody masturbated in your driveway? What the fuck?
Like, I try to explain things clear as day, but some people either don't fucking understand it or they just believe what somebody else will take and they'll spin it, whatever. And dude, if you don't understand something or got a question, come to me, ask me. I don't care. Shit. Don't just go with what other people say. Use your brain, people.
People are just flat out weirdos.
I know it's 10:19 right now, so I can stay out for a few more minutes. I gotta prep up before I have company coming over.
Prep up, lube up, get out of the belt.
I don't need to use a little lube. I'm good with what I do.
Well, your hands going dry.
Well, yeah, I'm never gonna do it dry. Goddamn.
Don't be like sandpaper.
Yeah.
You're like,
I know some people are still gonna say like, "Oh, you're being a man whore." Dude, I'm being a man, dude. Like, I'm single. I'm doing what every adult likes to do. It's a normal thing. It's 2025, people. God damn.
No, I agree. You're being a man whore.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm happy. That's all that
Not
fucking
put your
matters.
dick in everything that moves.
No, I don't do everything that moves.
Nah, bullshit there, Quagmire.
Dude, since I've been back in the gym, I'm getting in shape. I got more energy now. Like I feel like even my libido is freaking up more crazy.
Now I can fuck for an extra 5 minutes longer.
Well, maybe an extra 2 hours longer. So I'll tell you what.
You lying.
I'll keep it track of like when we start and when we finish. I'll message you afterwards and let you know when I finish.
You're actually gonna keep track of how long you fuck for?
In my younger days, I did.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, I mean, why not? Because back when I was younger, I mean, I got with girls that would be bitch about their significant other not lasting that long anyway. So it motivated me.
Oh my god, his crotch was like a friggin' like a motion censored hand soap dispenser. Your hand gets somewhere near it and it immediately goes off.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of girls right now they bitch about the person that they be with. They either don't last long or they're not well equipped. It's always some bullshit. Or apparently they're too lazy to fucking shower. I mean, I get it.
Oh my god, his dick smelled like shit.
Yeah, that too.
How dare you have a smelly shitty dick?
Like, I'll tell you what. I mean, because like I said, you go to a bar, whatever, talk to some girls. I mean, like I said, they're open. Like it's not fucking to where like they're not fucking playing this innocent fucking sweet little victim bullshit. Come
The
on.
bar is not for everybody.
Anywhere in general, dude, you can talk to a woman anywhere in general, no matter where you go. But the problem is, a lot of people just rather be staying at home. They're too afraid to go out and be on an adventure. God, like the world is bigger than what people realize. I'll tell you this though, quite a few people that I went to high school with now, they're open and they do fucking OnlyFans and shit now.
Because like the world is even especially weird. Like I even found like even my brother just got engaged a couple of months ago to his girlfriend after a handful of years.
I mean that too, and then plus, I mean, like me and your sister still haven't dated yet.
Don't.
What?
You try that shit, you will never fuck again.
You're still like freaking all on that shit.
There is no way in hell you're getting with my sister. Plus, my sister never actually leaves her house anything because of anxiety.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, me and her don't have to leave the house. I
remember the last time I even saw her.
Me and her don't have to leave the house.
Like, we would even have family gatherings or whatever, like even at my uncle's house, and she would be the one person that doesn't show up.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah. Because, like, hell, last April, my family and I got together at my uncle's house because, like, we were celebrating, like, as a way to celebrate everybody's birthdays in April, which is, like, a handful of people in our immediate family. Out of everybody there at the house, she was the one person that was not there.
And how does her husband think of this? Is he the same way?
Whose husband?
Well, your sister.
My sister is not married.
Oh, not yet.
She's not getting married to you, numbnuts.
Hey, never say never.
Think about it. She just turned 21 a couple of weeks ago.
Well, you already know about, like, I was dating someone and she barely turned 20 when we broke up like a week before Thanksgiving. So nothing bad or anything like that.
Still.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I mean, it's easy to date a young woman that, like, is like pretty and all that shit, or might have like boobs that look like fucking bags of water and all that jiggle quite a bit. But those girls are fucking. She's the first person I've dated but there's a certain age gap, being like a 12, 13 year difference. Like, Christ, I dated women around.
Like, the age gap wasn't my prior relationship. That was like a 9-year difference.
I mean, yeah, she could be cute and all that shit and all whatever, but the fuck is like she needs to fucking grow her ass up. Like, I'm not dealing with dumb shit or lazy shit. Like, girls might be able to offer certain stuff that a guy likes, but not gonna deal with the childish crap.
It's like physicality can only get you so far. There's also going to be personality, and that can weigh him down.
Yeah.
Like I had with the ex that ran off 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm saying like a lot of these girls that are younger are fucking. They act like freaking They still act fucking childish and they're fucking lazy. I mean,
because the ex that I had that ran off 3 years ago, she's only like maybe a couple years younger than me. Yet because of trauma she went through as a child, it affected her ability to actually mature, and that caused a lot of problems.
Other than that, like any girls I've been dating, like I said before, like throughout my dating years, it's always been no more than like a 1 to 2 year difference. That's it. That or I've dated another woman that was like 9 years older than me. So I've experimented between girls that are older or younger than me.
Cougar.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. The Cougars like the young guys that can keep going.
As long as it ain't Vicky Guerrero.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a difficult one for me.
See?
So, but like, hopefully, I mean, like, if your sister does have anxiety, I mean, it's better that than being. Well, I know I wouldn't do it. Like, be like one of these people that like finds a woman and puts her in a fucking locks her up in a fucking apartment, tells her not to leave the house. Because there are people that do that are afraid that that somebody else will try to throw a monkey wrench throughout the whole relationship and try to ruin it. There's a lot of insecure guys, and they just don't want the woman to leave. They don't want another guy to meet with them or anything.
Yeah, because it's all paranoia and thinking that, something's going to happen. Oh, everybody wants him.
Yeah, but there's also women that'll make an excuse for trying to lie about a man, trying to pull an Andrew Tate thing, saying, "Oh, he held me against my will. He tied me to a leash, and all that he'd eat was a piece of cheese from a mousetrap."
He looks like fucking Ricochet from AEW.
And that's another thing. Like, the way women are, I mean, like, they're very vindictive. Like, they like sex as much as men do. They do. But the thing is, you've already seen this on the site.
It's not always easy to get it out of a woman.
Trust me. I mean, once you so eventually you'll figure women out. I mean, trust me, you will. So, but no, I mean, but the thing is, like, even with YouTube, a lot of these virgin ass motherfuckers. I mean, a lot of people on the YouTube thing in general, like the people that are just whatever, they'll just believe the first person that talks. They'll automatically believe a woman and what she says. If a woman out of nowhere, let's say a woman tries to makes a video about otaku and says, "Oh, I tried to date otaku, but he tried to throw me down in his basement. He wouldn't let me leave. He forced me to call him master and stuff. And had me tied to a choke chain."
That would be impossible to believe. No woman could easily be caught by him.
Well, there are simp motherfuckers that will try to believe that shit and try to play the
walk faster than he could run.
Even so, but you can't deny there are going to be simp motherfuckers that would believe that shit that are on this website.
Oh my god, and he smelled like shit.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm just saying.
Every time he tries doing a jumping jacks, I feel like he's going to cause an earthquake.
I'm saying, like, let's say if a woman did that, are you telling me that there are people on this website that will either not believe it or will believe it and just play the white knight shit?
Well, the thing is, you got to actually have skepticism and see evidence instead of just taking a claim at face value.
But that's the thing that a lot of these people fucking do. When people try to lie and talk shit about me, I mean, they just automatically believed it and they wouldn't even come and ask me in the first fucking place.
It's like people have got to see, like, we've had plenty of cases like on YouTube and social media in general. It's just like an accusation is enough to destroy somebody, but then they come back with the evidence to prove their innocence. But by that point, the damage is already done because people don't want to try to look for evidence or try to see if there's any validity to any claims.
But I'm saying, like, even with no evidence, I mean, there's people that still believe the bullshit. Like, look what the fuck happened with Andrew Tate. I mean, the bitch just said,
I was going to even say, like, look at Pro Jared, for example. People kept saying that he was doing stuff with minors. He was, like, cheating on his wife, so on and so forth. But, like, he had the receipts to prove his innocence and all this stuff.
Wait, Jared from Subway?
No, Pro Jared, the YouTuber.
Oh, well, I don't really know much about him.
Like, I saw, like, his video, like, his response. He handled his response very well because, like, people were trying to say that he was, like, exchanging nudes with minors, which he completely disproved. He completely disproved that 100%. People trying to say, like, oh, he's, like, rude to, like, people that he met at a convention, but it's just, like, circumstances don't meet and, like, aren't legitimate because, like, they don't friggin' make sense. Then his now ex-wife trying to claim, oh, he was cheating on me. But the problem is she asked for an open marriage to begin with, and she was just unhappy that he was getting close to another person. And then all of a sudden, she wanted to ruin his career because he wanted a divorce because he wasn't happy with her anymore.
I'll tell you this. It's hard to let people in nowadays because always, like... Fuck, like this. People, I just don't even associate.
There's always shit going on. You bring somebody in, then there's drama that follows.
Yeah, or like they can't get their way.
We went through because of Peter.
Well, Peter too. I mean, I totally forgot about that fucker.
Like we kept trying to put him on the right path, trying to help him see the error of his ways, but then we got attacked despite trying to give him advice to do the opposite of what he was doing and getting himself in trouble with. Yet he just wouldn't listen. And look what happened to us.
Yeah. It was just hard to deal with a guy pushing almost 50 years old, and he's still. And after that, I mean, after he went on that one cactus stream, I mean, fuck. They tried to add us into it, like we're going to be supporting Peter and whatever. Like, no, fuck that. That's
No,
why
it's like we cut ties with him well over a year ago. We don't need that stuff.
that was
Like I
back in
made
what
my statement in my video that's still here on this channel. The guy is
the
nothing but trouble. He needs to wake up and see the error of his ways and actually make an effort to change. Like the fact that he's still fighting with people is very problematic.
he's still fighting with people.
From what I hear,
I haven't heard about Peter in a long fucking time.
because it's like
We could
seeing how old he is, it's like who in the right mind is going to stay up all night long and still keep fighting with people online? Because let's not forget, he used to freaking tell me about it at 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm at work.
was it 2022 or 2023 when we cut ties with him?
That was 2023.
Okay, so it was about 2 years
I remember
ago.
what prompted me to cut ties with him, because it was after I saw your stream, like where like he was like made a fool of himself and everybody confronted him. The next day, I called him out in a private call, which I recorded and everything. And then the next day, I got shown a screenshot from Jordan, who said, like, showed that on Discord he was wishing death on you and a lot of other people because y'all cut ties with him, saying he hoped y'all die of COVID. And that was like the last straw for me. I was just like, no more.
Yeah.
And that what prompted my video, because it's just like, dude, no. I know how COVID is. I went through it back in 2022. It's nothing that should be wished on people. It is a serious thing.
I've never had COVID before, not that I'm aware of, but I've watched people die from that quite a bit during the pandemic.
Like, I don't know of anybody who lost their life because of it, but it's like I've known plenty of people, including myself, that have gone through it. I got lucky that it was all right. Like, there were some bad periods and everything, but it's just like I managed to get through it, thankfully. And I don't know anybody that personally that lost their lives with it, but it's like an aggravating disease to try to go through.
Yeah.
Because I mean, hell, when I was stuck here at home for like a freaking week in quarantine, I had to fill the time, so I ended up like torturing myself watching the entire Holy Knows Best series from beginning to end.
Oh shit!
That was worse than the COVID itself.
I mean, no, man. I don't know. I was gonna put it like this. I mean, the problem is now when doing internet. I mean, you want to create a community, you want to create a group of people, but it's very difficult. Even if real life, I've tried to be nice to people in real life that I've met on YouTube. Like I'll say this, trying to be cool with Lennon and all that shit. And I put up with a lot of his shit. Like there's been so many times where somebody can't either hang out with him that day because they're busy or they have to change plans. He'll throw a fucking fit. Like he'll throw a fucking fit and talk shit behind their back, whatever. And he's done that to me. Like there have been times where, like I get really busy, okay, and I'm sick and tired of, people getting mad over the fact that where I have to change plans or I can't do this. Like I got a fucking life. Like I got certain things come first, like work and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people want to throw a fit and then talk shit about me all of a sudden.
People got to remember, jobs pay the bills, not friends.
Right. And I mean, it's happened before with people like Lennon, like, I couldn't make it to this thing. And then all of a sudden you're going to talk shit or say, oh, I'm a shitty friend, or apparently I didn't do this and that for you, or whatever the fuck. Dude, I've done a lot for your fucking ass. I let you around my fucking friends in real life. I mean, fuck. You're going to get all mad because I couldn't make it a certain day because I had work. I was working two fucking jobs at that time. I didn't get a whole lot of free time.
People got to remember, like, some things come up. That's how life is. Sometimes things come up that are out of your control.
Yeah, and if you're going to say I'm a piece of shit for it, then you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. You're not paying my fucking bills. I've done a lot for your ass. You're going to say I'm
subscribing to your OnlyFans.
Goddamn. Fuck yourself. God. But no, I mean, I just can't be. You understand, like, I sacrifice a lot. Like, I have to put work first in front of a lot of things. Like, right now, I'm still busy and doing stuff. I try to make time for people when I can. Like, I can't make it to, like, my friends, like, acting recitals or whatever events, like, every week. I can't do that. I would like to, but I don't because I'm busy. I'm fucking busy. Like, I'm doing a lot of fucking shit right now.
Like, I know how chaotic things can be. Like, I've had a lot go on just since, like, August of 2017 that have affected me. Like, stuff involving my grandmother, my best friend passing away, the ER trip back in 2017, nearly taking my life in 2019. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff go on that I'm surprised I've even managed to power through just because of the severity of a lot of things.
And right now, it's like you got to make a decision what you want to do with your life. Because with this year, like the whole thing with Trump in office, like there's been a lot that's been going on the last couple of days, even around here.
Like, yeah, a lot of it has been very, like, stuff that everybody's been rightfully criticizing, like some of the decisions he's been making. It's just like, what the hell?
Dude, lately there's been fucking protests at the fucking college and shit. People I know are like fucking like they're seeing people that are being afraid to leave their fucking homes.
Yeah, people
Like
of like oppressed groups and everything getting all like scared for their lives because they think that they could be targeted just because of these new orders that are being put into place.
there's that, plus there's also people around there trying to find places to live and not have their fucking names under it. They're trying not to leave a fucking paper trail. Trying to make sure that
Yeah,
ICE
because like
doesn't.
you have the whole ICE raids that are going on.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
what?
become
Like people want to try to say, "Make America great again." You know how you can make America great? Having everybody be treated as equals instead of trying to be discriminatory, bigoted pieces of shit.
right now there's just so much. I mean, America's like the greatest country on earth, and there's so much opportunity, but
Like,
there's just
let's
like
not
a
forget one thing that Trump said that was very questionable. He said Canada should want to have our American or our healthcare system because ours is so great. It's just like last I checked, Canada is just far better. You got people that go through medical stuff, and it's far easier to get medical care without having to break the bank. Some people don't even have to pay for some of that stuff because, like, the plans that they got there in Canada compared to here, where you have to pay an arm and a leg just to get a checkup.
yeah.
And there's no guarantee that your insurance is even going to go through to help make the payments or any of that stuff.
I think it's like when it comes to that. I mean, I still even with my physical and stuff. I mean, I have good insurance, but I still gotta pay like $30-40, whatever, just
Because
for
even
that
my
alone.
dental insurance stuff was like a big pain in the ass. Because like the company that I was under, like initially for like dental insurance for like a while, my my dentist had admitted that they had to keep arguing with the dental like insurance company just to try to get them to make a good payment or anything for even my visits or anything like that. But now since that changed, it's like a lot easier. Like I'm under a network or whatever like terminology they use to where it's easier to get like this stuff settled instead of having to fight.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem with these insurance companies. They don't want to have to friggin' pay up, and that leaves everybody with a headache. It's like, why bother seeing like a doctor or anything like that if you can't know for sure if you're going to be covered because these companies want to be picky.
I mean, I have health insurance, obviously, and I even got life insurance back in 2021. So because I had that feeling like something might happen, because like if I get sick, I probably might end up dead with the COVID stuff. That's so because you never know as far as that goes. And with the
Well, if
stuff
I
I'm doing,
die, make sure to donate my penis to science.
well, actually, I'm gonna donate my penis to you. That way, you can pretty much have the experience at least. Just kidding. No, but I'm not doing any of that donate. Dude, I haven't even gotten to my fucking I don't know what happened when I got my fucking 'cause I got my driver's license and stuff. I mean,
Mhm.
I look at it now and like it says like I'm an organ donor. No, I'm not. I said no. Like God forbid if I fucking die, like they're gonna fucking take my shit out of my body and everything.
I mean, at the
Like,
same time, like it's still at least a good thing. Is like even when you pass, at least your organs will be used like for good use for somebody who might need that stuff later on, like who's like in a hospital in a life or death situation.
yeah, but
There's at least a positive, like even if you don't get to live long enough to know that your organs would be put to good use, at least you can know that, like even after you pass, there is a good chance that it will happen afterwards. So you'll save life even after the afterlife.
I do it for fame. Well, shit's like taking my organs. Like this guy has my heart. This guy has my dick. This guy has my hair and all this other shit.
Why the hell would somebody try to do like a dick transplant?
Dude, there have been people that have been wanting
Like, I think something like logical. Like, let's say you have like a child who's in the hospital dying because they need a kidney transplant, and then all of a sudden yours is the match you won, and they put in the child, and then that ends up saving the child's life because it was the right match or anything.
right.
That would be like a good example of where that can be put to good use. Something logical and practical, not something about a penis.
Yeah, people do have that. There's transplants of different things. I mean, like you should like look at modern science nowadays.
Like you can have your eyeballs given to somebody who's having like has lost their eyesight, kidneys, a new heart, needing a lung transplant, something useful.
Well, it's like so. So what? Do you want
Like
my
nobody's
kidney?
gonna freaking be in the hospital and be like, oh yay, like I got my chest surgery. Now I got nipples courtesy of this guy who's now 6 feet under.
You'd
Thank
be
you for the
amazed,
nipple transplant.
dude. There were people like asking for people like wanting people's legs and shit when they die.
Oh yeah, because you got some people with a physical handicap going on.
Eh,
They just want to be able to walk again.
I don't know. As far as me living, it would take a lot before I would donate, like, a lung or a kidney, or it would have to be somebody very close to me or family, that type of thing.
Well, even with a
Like,
lung, you would have to be 6 feet under by that point, unless you have like an iron lung replacement and for yourself.
well, here's the thing: you can donate one lung even if you're still alive. It doesn't have to be, certain
Like I know
organs,
you
like,
can live without your nuts.
well, yeah, well, ain't nobody going near my nuts. Fuck that shit. So I know people that are losing a certain,
Oh, I'm
like
not taking a vasectomy.
Logan Paul lost 15% of his balls. So fuck that
He
shit.
had balls.
Huh?
He had balls.
He lost 15% of them. You got, remember?
I'm surprised he ever had any, seeing how many friggin' stupid decisions he keeps making and showing that he's a nutless, gutless turd, especially with Crypto Zoo, or even what just friggin' happened at the Royal Rumble. Making his entrance, he took a fan's camera and just smashed it there in the aisleway.
I mean, I was worried for a second that he was going to probably win the Rumble. Thank God he
It's
did
like
not.
Logan Paul, the king of costing other people money.
I mean, but that too. I mean, but also people do lose their nuts from, and they get like a prosthetic nut and stuff like that. And vasectomy, I'll never do that shit. I don't give a fuck. If I end up getting a girl pregnant, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'll be a man. I'll support
I
it.
need proof I have an orgasm. How can I come if I don't have my nuts working anymore?
Yeah, but I don't want no doctor anywhere near my dick or my nuts. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll take my chances. I will not.
You
What's
want to
that? What's that?
preserve your ability to come.
Well, I mean, if I want to make a baby, I'll feel like doing it. What's that? What did Jay say? Fuck. Oh god. All right, let me put that part to rest right now. Even if I forgave that dude with all his fucking dumb shit and everything and whatever the fuck, I'm gonna put it like this. I've already said this before. I don't trust him in general, even in real life. And anybody who knows me in real life knows that I don't fuck with deadbeat fathers. I don't. I don't. Okay? So hopefully people understand that and respect my decision as far as that goes. Like, I don't.
I'll
People
just say
make
this: like, if
people
like Jay, if Chase and Chain don't want to like make amends or talk or anything, that's their choice. Like, you can't try to wish or force people to try to make peace or anything. It's like if they don't want anything to do with each other for one reason or another, just let it be.
like I've said this before, and it's just gonna be how it is. I just prefer it because like I don't need to be getting along with everybody. Like when it came to fucking, even after he got exposed and all that shit, when he lied about his daughter's death and all that crap, and people were starting to, be cool with him because, he exposed it. Apparently, like his wife ain't no fucking saint either. They're both not fucking saints for all their shit. And I did choose to like try to give him another chance and like see if he would improve and all that. And I've tried it. It's just I just don't see it, And it's my fucking opinion. Nobody else is telling me to think that way. I think for my fucking self. It's my decision. If you guys understand and respect it, cool. If you don't, fuck off. Don't give a fuck. But like I said, I don't fuck with those kind of people. I don't fuck with child predators. I don't fuck with deadbeat fathers and all this other shit. I don't. People make mistakes and all that shit. I get it. But at the same time, there's a certain limit. Like, I don't really respect those kind of selfish people. I don't. And just when you look at that person's behavior compared to before he got exposed and to now and all this shit, I don't see much of a difference. I don't. So he can do his thing. I'm doing my thing. What he does is that's his thing. But for me, I just ain't fucking with him, and I don't want to. So, like in my real life, I keep my circles small. I don't let a whole bunch of people in. I'm not looking to be the most popular motherfucker. Like I have enough as it is with people messaging or calling me on the daily. I don't need to be fucking the most popular guy because I like my space, my privacy. I like to, but the way the world is now, I mean, I can be there for people, but I can't be there for everybody. I can't keep wasting my time with dumb shit or wasting my time with people that don't see the bigger picture or just want to keep on continuing with the same old bullshit or retarded crap. And I'm done where I'm forced to having to fucking repeat myself every fucking day. I'm grown tired of it. So my only response to him is best of luck in whatever you do, and that's it. So hopefully people understand that.
No, I don't.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Go suck on your mama's teat. Hopefully, you'll get a few more brain cells to understand.
I swear this stream has gone to like 100,000 different directions.
Oh, I mean, luckily we had different topics to talk about. So, shit. It is what it is. And we had some pretty good topics, and we didn't have to just talk about mark scan enforcement. Fuck them. Oh, as a matter of fact,
I'm hoping the FTC gets back to me on this because, like I said, something has to be looked into, especially after the fact that 3 of the 6 strikes, they claim WWE content on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling. It's just like, no. They even say at the bottom saying that as a representative of MarkScan, they hereby digitally sign this email and state under penalty of perjury under the law of the United States of America that the information in this notice is accurate and that our client is the owner or authorized to act on behalf of the owner of the copyright. It's like, again, like your guys say the Pure Pro Wrestling is a client. Show me proof of the letter of authorization because I have not been able to find it. You guys have not told me so in a freaking email response, and they do not own WWE content.
Very true. Hold on a second. It's already 10:45.
And that's right at the bottom of the freaking statement. Like, I even wanted to freaking hit up this woman on, like, the COO of this company on freaking LinkedIn to message. The thing is, you got to pay for that service just to be able to freaking message her.
Okay, I'm back.
It's like, I'm not paying for freaking LinkedIn just to be able to talk to this woman and try to get answers out of her.
Wait, who are you talking about? Sorry.
The COO, Ashita Singh, of freaking MarkScan.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah, it's a female, the one that's been filing all these freaking takedowns.
Pulling Andrew Tate on her.
Her. I know what she looks like.
Does she look good?
Here, in fact, let me give you a direct link to their website and everything that's got a picture of her, and I'll let you decide. Because I know they got a website showing like their team in terms of like employees, like main employees there and everything.
You said it was from India. Is it full of like India people?
Pretty much. Like I know they've got teams in different locations and everything. Like their main headquarters in like primarily in India.
Oh god, I can't. Dude, there's been so many scam artists that come from over there. I'm sorry. I mean, they're over here trying to play the fake IRS shit and everything.
Let me see.
By the way, taxes, so pay the tax, people. I still gotta do my taxes. I still gotta wait for one more W-2 to get in. Because I did like 3 different jobs last year.
Found it. Here, let me give you the link. You'll see her image because like she's got her name right there, like as you scroll down just a tiny bit, and you'll see that it's got her name and her image.
Oh, you have to send it to me so I can check it out. It's 10:47. I just messaged the person that's coming over. And she says, "Oh, now she got it. On my way, just left. Doctor's ETA 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. All right. Shit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got a message from you, but I didn't get, or from her, but I didn't get a message from you. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you send it?
Yeah, I just sent it to you on Facebook Messenger.
Okay, my thing didn't pop. Why did it pop up? See if I can find it. Nah. I feel like she's one of those people that would keep a knife under her pillow.
Probably.
Don't say good night. Yeah.
It's like you see right there, you see her photo and everything. She's even got her LinkedIn profile connected with this.
I'll give her something to mark scan. Damn. Oh man, is there anything else you want? I'm about to bounce off and get myself ready. So, gotta set up the bed. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before, or what?
was just like, I'm trying to go through this stuff, and it's just like I'm trying. It's weird that she's only really got like the only public account that I can easily find in terms of like social, like any kind of social media accounts to find is her friggin' LinkedIn page, not like a Twitter or a friggin' Instagram or anything like that. But it's just like the only way is through LinkedIn. And she's even got her description saying, as the COO of MarkScan, Ishida drives the company's operating capabilities to surpass client satisfaction and retention and company goals. She's also responsible for establishing policies that promote company culture and vision. She brings more than 15 years of experience to MarkScan. So this must be prior to her joining, whenever that was, because this company was born in 2014. And it served in various capacities in intellectual property and financial services sector.
Okay.
Ishida, you are a very, very bad person.
Hopefully, the people you message, like, hopefully they come back and they fix this shit and figure out what's going on. Because I can't really say much as far as if they're willing to take down even just photos, there's something really off going on.
And again, like I said, they're claiming on behalf of copyright of a company that has nothing to do with this image or even small video clips to begin with.
Right.
But yet they'll let everybody else do it.
It's like basically these people need to be stopped.
This is not a case of them being anti-piracy. They're anti-double Z, okay? Let's be straightforward and honest about this shit.
From the sound of it, yeah, you're right.
They went after me on YouTube. Now they're going after me again on Twitter.
I'll tell you what. Send me one of your videos. I'll fucking post it on my Twitter. Let's see if they do anything about it.
They won't. Dude, like I said, the fact that they haven't done so on my other two Twitter accounts after like the last few days.
Right.
That should just show this is not an automated system that picked it up. They manually found the friggin' video by stalking me.
Right. Well,
and hey, if you guys are listening, you want to dispute it, you guys have gotten emails from me. You know how to contact me.
We're always going to fucking stalkers. That's the sad part. The internet, it's like it's so easy to stalk people. And I'm still waiting for the fucking court date. That's this month on the guy that on fucking the Steve shit right now.
Because like, how can this company be anti-piracy when I showed that on one of their other Twitter accounts that they since put private, they promoted a friggin' link to a website where you could put like friggin' pirate a show from India. That's the complete opposite of being anti-piracy.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my phone on the charger and get myself ready, but we'll talk more later if you want.
All right.
So I'm off tonight and tomorrow, so I got free time.
Sweet.
All right. Do you work tonight or are you off tonight?
I'm off till Monday night because, like, we were going to work Sunday night, but they gave it off for us on third shift because of, like, the Super Bowl.
All right. If you want, we could chat and play Fortnite later on if you want in private.
As long as I'm awake, I'll be good for that.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
So yeah, I apologize if everybody's annoyed with this MarkScan enforcement stuff. But like the fact that this is still going on to the degree that it is, y'all know that this is getting ridiculous. All these phony strikes and all that shit, claiming it's on behalf of Pure Pro Wrestling, and they're using it as an excuse to take down WWE content from my account, and yet they're leaving everybody else alone. Come on now. You can't claim bogus copyright stuff on here. Like I said, I know Leon's filed a report with the Better Business Bureau. I've recently just filed a complaint with the Federal Trade Commissions for this stuff. It's like, I'm beyond fed up with this bullshit. You can't just target people and let everybody else be and everything like that. If you have some kind of morals or some kind of rules to stand by, you can't just nitpick who that applies to. You can't go after one person that you claim is committing like breaking piracy rules or any shit like that, but everybody else who uploads like WWE content and everything, that's just fine. You can't do that. That's bogus. Yeah, I gotta get a bit of rest. And I've still got to keep working on that restoration project that I'm working on. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm managing to be able to recover videos that I used to have uploaded on back in 2011, 2012, so on and so forth. back on my original YouTube channel that I lost in 2012, and even the original TheDoubleZTV channel, trying to get that stuff recovered, backed up. Eventually, they'll be here on the channel. Some stuff is going to have to be edited, of course, because like some of them had intros that included music, so I'm going to have to do stuff like that. I might have, maybe I'll do commentary with some episodes or some kind of intro / disclosure for some of these topics, but it's like, it's going to take some work, but I know I can get it done, and it's going to be cool, because like, I know the content was not good back the day when I first started. Nobody's content is perfect when you start, but it's just like, it'll at least show how far I've grown in terms of content creation, between my early days on YouTube and now. In fact, I even found some old live streams that I did like raw reviews on. I'll have to do certain editing on those things, because like, it was like the frame rate was kind of all over the place, so I'll have to do some edits to fix that. But I know I can do that. You just find out getting harassed. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing anybody else in the internet wrestling community on Twitter going through this. If so, then everybody who uploads WWE clips on friggin' Twitter will be having Mark Scan enforcement going after them and claiming this is violation of pure pro wrestling. Because that's clearly not the case. It's an orchestrated attack. They keep filing these false strikes. I'm appealing them. I've already filed an appeal on 3, or like, I've already successfully appealed 2 of them. I got 2 more now that are pending. One from just a week and a half ago, and now this recent one that just hit today, which prompted the stream. But yeah, I think you guys can at least, for anybody who's annoyed, like I said, I hope that you guys can at least hear this and understand my frustration on this, because like, if y'all were in this kind of situation, I'm sure y'all would be frustrated too, to the point where you were about ready to bang your head on a wall. I'm sure y'all would feel the exact same if you were in my shoes. If not, then I don't know if you're smoking or drinking something to make you feel numb that way, but if so, then give me some, please. But it's just like, I want this shit to... I just want this madness to end, because, like, again, the fact that there's no transparency with this company to get this understood or figured out is stupid. It's stupid. The fact that they single out one person and just be like, go die, 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 and all that other shit, it's like, come on now. Because, again, it's like, it's essentially mirroring what happened in 2020. They're not going after everybody. They're just like trying to target one person to take down. If they eventually go after somebody else, they'll wait until one person's gone first. Monitor program. Monitor, you mean you guys are stalking me. You're keeping an eye on me. I should, if you want my dick or anything, too bad, honey. Okay, it's already for somebody else. This is like I said, I'm hoping that Leon's like submission to the Better Business Bureau gets something done. I'm hoping my filing to the Federal Trade Commissions can get looked into, because the fact that they are filing these false claims shows that something's got to be done. At least they're not costing me money. Like, they're not demanding money, because like if they were going to demand money, they'd have to actually answer my emails. Like I said, 9 of them in the last 2 months. But it's like, still, they're putting my account at risk by doing this shit. Like, my God, I don't know what to think at this point. Look, you can't upload a WWE image and post it on Twitter. That's a violation. But everybody else, oh, no, we don't see that. This makes me want to drink. But I can't. It's only noon. Well, almost noon, but you guys know what I mean. So, yeah. Hopefully I can at least get a bit of rest. And hopefully I can at least also enjoy Valentine's Day coming up. Because like, I know that's on Friday. And I know Big Boy had to mention that. Hopefully I can enjoy that day. You never know. But yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoy at least some of this madness. Like at least some kind of jokes that were sprinkled in. But if y'all are watching this on the replay, let me know y'all in the comment section below. Because yeah, this should raise some eyebrows if something ain't right. Clearly. Anybody who can use their brain and everything can see that, yeah, things are sketchy. Something's got to get done about this. So anyway, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Sorry this one went long and there was a lot of ranting and all that stuff, but it's just like, when you get in that mode, it kicks in. And we know I've gotten in that mode plenty of times. So, thanks for watching, folks. Like, comment, subscribe with the bell turned on here on YouTube, and peace out and good day, everybody. Have a good day.